Okay, it's Jem again. You know me, I think by now I'm a complete gas bag, and we still haven't worked out how to do this in a better way, so we're still using the upload tool. I was talking about how we lose time and how we could never drive a car. Um, at the moment we don't go out on our own because someone's obviously coming out and doing things and taking us places that we have no idea about. Um, I've forgotten now. I started this video because there was something else I wanted to say, and now I've forgotten. Shish! Does my head in sometimes. And we've got about 50 personalities. At the moment, a lot of them are asleep, but there's still like half a dozen awake. And to have them yatting in your head, I mean, man, it's like, I guess it's like being at a tube station, but you can hear every single conversation. They're not just conversations in the background, you can hear them all. It's just really bizarre sometimes. And we really think it's great that you're trying to understand it, and a lot of people wouldn't even bother. And we appreciate that you're trying to understand it, and I'm trying not to say anything really nice because because I just completely lost the plot. Sorry, I just lost the plot now. This is what you. Oh dear. Um. Man. Oh, I know what I was going to tell you about. There's a website online, and it's written by a man who is married to someone with DID, and so some of it can be a bit. I was going to say explicit, but that's not really the right word. But it is. It's like explicit in a relationship kind of way rather than in a crude pornographic kind of way. It's called The Significant Other's Guide to DID. But if you go to Google and type in the manual, you'll be able to find it. And it's a really good website because it's how he finds things and his understanding of stuff. And we thought that you might, if you get a chance or whatever, you might want to go and have a look at that. And that was the other thing somebody's just reminded me we were going to say is just wanted you to know that we are quite happy to talk about. I really itch today, I'm sorry. I'm like, we had an allergic reaction. I don't know if you've watched them videos, but we had an allergic reaction to something earlier on in the week, and we're still having itching moments, so I'm sorry I'm scratching and itching a lot. What was I saying? Oh, I do it all the time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I've completely lost what I was saying. And I can't even rewind it and go and look now. Oh. Hmm. Oh well. I guess I'll shut up then. Because I can't remember. But nah. We actually was talking about control, I think. Not really. I wasn't. I wasn't talking about control, but control was one of the things that you mentioned, like, do you have control over who's in or out? And we don't. We Part of our rules is to respect each other, but to the most part we do that, and people will ask. But if we're stressed, upset, somebody else can come out, and there's nothing we can do to stop it. If we're really upset, somebody can get pushed out, and that means they can't get back in, and they're stuck out. And it's kind of like you were saying, what if somebody gets stuck out and they can't drive home? We actually had that the year before last. One of the little ones got stuck out, and she's like 10, and she wouldn't go home on a train through London. And I don't blame her. We hate London. We got our face smashed in London, but she wouldn't do it, and they had to actually admit us to the psychiatric unit overnight as a vulnerable adult. And Jo came back in the morning and she was like, where the hell am I? Who are you? What's going on? And they were like, oh, so nice to see you. As I'm sure you're well aware, every system is different. There's no two people with DID that are the same as the same as with any other condition. So you're going to get different answers. That's probably going to like scramble your head, but hey, you asked. And sometimes, Tim, when you ask for something, you get more than you bargain for. We like to wind people up, so I hope you don't mind a bit of being wound up by us. We don't like to wind people up to upset them, and I think we like to wind people up just to have a laugh and make them laugh. And I'm gonna shut up. I am going to shut up, and this is probably going to be one of our first videos that hasn't gone on for the full length of time. And you're probably going to be really pleased that I've shut up. And you're probably going to be, oh my god, for that, shut up. Anyway, yeah, we'll put in those things. We'll have to print out some new ones. I was going to try and find them. And we'll put in those. Oh yeah, this is what I was going to do. I was going to read you something. I'm sorry, I've bashed the microphone. Sorry. Okay, I'm going to read you this. And it says, this is a poem written by Lauren, aged 15. It uses each letter of the collective name to start the line of the 2 verses of this. This poem was also written in an attempt to help others maybe understand a bit about those who have many within. And even though our name on here is Rainbow's Bubble, which is kind of what the name we use for the website's place that we go to, our name that we tend to use, we call ourselves, is Rainbow Bubbles. And I'll show you the poem afterwards if I get time, because I'm running out of time. So this isn't going to be the short video after all, I'm sorry. Okay, I was telling you about Lauren. She's our watcher and listener. Sorry, I'm going to lower the poem so you haven't got a white bit of paper on it. Okay, it says Rainbow Bubbles. Really, the simplicity of multiplicity and many minds entwined within a single body, neatly tucked away inside, becomes clear and apparent on knowing the suffering of the child, which have been survived by a simple, unique and interesting brain power usage, brutally forced to create lovely parts to help the one existing as the person, surviving the alone unsurvivable. And I'm just going to quickly show you so that you can see how it was done, and you see each line like that, and we'll send you a copy of that so that you can read it, and because it's not so easy to understand, it's not so easy to take in when you're not reading it and you can't actually see the letters. So your picture might become a small parcel. So I just hope it'll fit in the mailbox. I'm gonna go because the time is running out, and so I'm sorry you didn't get a short video after all. But never mind, I guess you'll get used to us being a complete gas bag, but hey. Thanks for watching, I should say, because you're gonna be well bored of us. See ya!